Do you know that Atiku Abubakar is a Cameroonian by birth?
Welcome to TFA Talking Point. Please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for your support.
Do you know that Atiku Abubakar is a Cameroonian by birth? Atiku Abubakar is one of the presidential candidates who went in for the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria under a party called PDP. And he became second with 6.something million people who voted for him. Atiku Abubakar was born on the 25th of November 1946 in British Northern Cameroon. And when Atiku Abubakar was a teenager, 15 years old, that is when the United Nations came in with its influence, under the influence of Britain, and decided to force his parents to vote in favor of Nigeria in order for them to achieve independence. And this little boy, at the age of 15, followed his parents and became a Nigerian when he was 15 years old. Meaning he lived his life for 15 years as a Cameroonian. And when he was 15 years old, he started his 16 years old life as a Nigerian. This is the confusion that the Europeans have caused in Africa. And today we are having a great leader like Atiku Abubakar, somebody who is so much determined in order to lead his people, now living in a different country. His brothers are there as British Southern Cameroon, suffering in the hands of French Cameroon, while they are in Nigeria, suffering in the hands of Nigerians. British Northern Cameroon, on the 11th of February 1961, the United Nations organization under the influence of Britain came with a plebiscite and tabled it before the people of British Cameroon, in which the British who were there in British Cameroon have divided this territory into two, British Northern Cameroon and British Southern Cameroon. And when the plebiscite came, they took this part of the territory as a mandated territory under the League of Nations. And when the United Nations came into existence, they transferred all this under the Trusteeship Council. And these people were managing this territory under the Trusteeship Council. And they came in, the British came in and divided these people into two. And when the plebiscite came in on 11th of February 1961, instead for these people to vote as one people, British Cameroon, the British were so much afraid that if they joined together to vote, they would join their brother, they would vote in favor of their brother, Cameroon, French Cameroon. So they wanted to gain part of British Cameroon by force. And that is why they divided. They said that they should vote separately. And British Northern Cameroon voted separately and decided with a majority of vote to join Nigeria. And the part where Atiku Abubakar was born was within this area. And today, when they joined and gained their own independence on the 1st of June 1961, that is when British Northern Cameroon gained their own independence on the 1st of June 1961. Then this territory where Atiku Abubakar was born was not joined into Adamawa State in Nigeria, and it formed a local government called Jeddah, a local government area where Atiku Abubakar was born. And the other part of British Northern Cameroon, it becomes Borno State, under Borno State, and the other one under Taraba State. And that is how all these things were being done. And these great Cameroonians today is in Nigeria fighting to lead. My prayer is that one day somebody from British Northern Cameroon will take over leadership in Nigeria. And that same year, somebody from British Southern Cameroon will take over in Cameroon. And I believe that these two people will join their heads together and bring back this territory, British Northern and British Southern Cameroon, together, so that they will form their own territory and live peacefully in order to honor their ancestor, their first father, who were betrayed, forced, oppressed, and deceived by the British and the United Nations.